And welcome back to episode 62. Star Wars just dropped. You got Travis, you got Bobby. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Ready for hitting the galaxy far away?
Man, okay, so here's the thing. We're covering Fan First Wednesday, which should have been good. We had the Book of Boba series finale. Love it or hate it. I liked it.
You stayed up and saw it, or you woke up this morning and saw
I woke up and watched it.
Yeah, I stayed up till 1 a.m, so not so bad on the Pacific time. But then we had to be up 6.5 hours later to get ready for this. So yeah, I told you I fell asleep. I'm like, yeah, I'll get you the notes in a minute.
Fell
asleep. And I was like, oh shit, it's like 9:18. We've got 12 minutes to get ready.
So after watching the finale and knowing that they were doing this today, I was expecting more and was sorely disappointed.
Okay.
So let's jump into it. All right. So we did get
I can say this. I had zero expectations based on the Rancor Fallout, the last few Black Series presentations, the Transformers ones that the Rob Show annihilated. Go see that. Come on, guys. You love Transformers. Go watch that episode 61. I had no expectations going in, so.
I had some because they were releasing it on the finale. So when it's released on the finale, you're expecting something.
And they opened up. Our friend Patrick Snyder opened up talking about the finale, but he's like, well, I mean, it just came out. I'm sure a lot of you woke up and watched it. I'm sure a lot of you are going to watch it now, but they weren't going to just spoil a bunch of stuff.
No, I'm not saying they need to spoil things, but we've had a full season now.
Yeah.
And we could have gotten, I was expecting at least, the mods.
Mm-hmm.
At least something like that. All right, so
we won't spoil a book of. If you haven't seen it, we're not spoiling.
We're gonna spoil the finale.
Yeah, we're gonna get right into toys.
All right, so we've got the Black Series Tython Jedi Ruins, Boba Fett.
So this is from yesterday. Yeah.
Yes, from yesterday.
Yep.
And then the Black Series Deluxe Dark Trooper and Morak Mandalorian.
From the TVC. So actually, it seems like almost everybody got what they wanted yesterday. The Dark Trooper was the hit.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about it being deluxe is it's an army builder. Thankfully, I don't know if you can see, I got clones, but I don't army build them. I have my rainbow palette of clones. Fair. And occasional gaming greats there. Just I'm good with one each. This is different than G.I. Joe for me. I don't have 6 infantry troopers and stuff. I have 6 infantry troopers, but I don't have 6 Clone Wars troopers. I don't army build. So I got one Dark Trooper. They were on Amazon, all the fan channels, Dorkside, whatever.
Yeah, they're still up there.
Yeah, they're pre-orders. And actually, the surprising thing was the Walmart exclusive. I believe it's probably sold out now, but it was up for a while. The Tython Jedi Ruins, maybe the price, $31.49 for hardly a deluxe, right? We've talked about this.
Yeah, it's been one of our main sticking points. We're about to get into Bad Batch. One of the main sticking points for you, me, K-Wish, and KJ is the fact that the price points for a lot of these are going up, and we're gonna have to really start, picking and choosing which lines we want to stick with.
Yeah, I'll start it with Wrecker. It was
exactly.
Wrecker's $30. It's get out of here, So.
And it's weird. Wrecker was insanely hard to find. Couldn't find him anywhere.
In the beginning, yeah.
And then now, for a while, there was 10 Wreckers at my Target. Just
really?
Yeah, just chilling, and then gone.
Just the price. Price of it. Yeah. Crazy. No one can flip a toy that costs $30 on the bags of $33.49 or whatever. Yeah.
Nope. Which, and if they're doing that because the price of plastic, fine. If they're doing it to curb scalpers, you might be biting. Biting your nose to spite your face. Just saying, that might be happening. All right. So speaking of going into the Black Series from Target, These were leaked, so they decided to show them now. We get Bad Batch Omega, which here's the thing. I've got the Bad Batch, so I am going to I'll get Omega.
Comes with a lot of cool accessories.
Comes with a lot of cool, and
for a small, because we always have the problem paying $20 for an Ewok or a Yoda, but at least Omega, who's similar in scope to those, comes with a lot of cool stuff, a creature, a big bow, all kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth the $22.99 price point.
Agreed. Tech.
Finally, so we can get our Bad Batch.
And then we'll get the client, which in your famous words in the chat, peg warmer.
Werner Herzog. A lot of fans of the long-time legendary actor, of course, from Nosferatu and whatever, will be digging this, but he's a cult favorite. So he will be warming lots of pegs, this old man.
Let's see, the Mandalorian, Ahsoka.
That'll be the hardest. One of the hardest ones to get. Yeah. She looks great. That Rosario Dawson face sculpt,
fantastic.
Kiss,
especially after seeing her in this Book of Boba season. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then Death Watch Mandalorian.
Yes, that'll be the hardest because it's a builder. People are gonna clear the shelves when they see those. So
true,
that'll be tough. But I mean, so the crazy thing about this is people are finding them all over the place. Where weird parts of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Out in the boonies at these Targets where people are, I don't know, I think they're in the back of every Target. And then places like Los Angeles and Houston and Boston, New York, they're like, got them in chains. But if you're in the backwoods of St. Louis, Iowa, and all these Oklahoma, they're out there randomly and people are finding them, and now we have to wait till 2023. It says early 2023. Well, it's early 2022 and people already have them in hand. And then the problem is, because of the FOMO, we see them on eBay. They're going for 150, 120. Hasbro's just providing for the scalpers, man.
I mean, there's that, and then just the distribution. I mean,
100% that, yeah.
I mean, even in Houston, like my Target will have nothing. Target like 10 minutes down the street, packed. It's like, where? Okay, fine.
I do think, before I forget about it, as far as the presentation, this was such a wonky presentation.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to talk about reveals and pipelines and all that stuff, but dude, like, they should have right out the gate talked about this.
Yep.
Why are you, like, when they were done showing the palace that we'll talk about, the throne room, I thought they were done. And I was like, that was a horrible streaming show. And they somewhat redeemed themselves by talking about, that the pre-orders for the Target exclusives. Right. I mean, the Target wave that we've seen, they got into the pipeline. But why didn't they start off with that stuff and then say, stick around, we have some reveals, but let's talk about what you might have, the wave that we talked about last time, and maybe save the pipeline for the end. I don't know, but this was a mess. This presentation was a mess. But anyway, we can talk about the reveals.
Well, and real quick, and you make a great point on that.
Yeah.
This is the first Star Wars fan first of the year. This is the first Star Wars. And just like Transformers last week when Rob and I just, obliterated it, the presentation was so off. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if this is, whether it's, like Dwight and Company with Marvel Legends, Emily and Co. with G.I. Joe, they have that great relationship, like great chemistry. Yeah, the synergy, like, it's so good. Like, they can bounce off each other and it's great. The Emily comes in, she commands it, she knows her shit, and she, she's a Joe.
We know Dan, Dwight, and Ryan for years. They've had such good camaraderie, and we always say when they don't have guests on, we love what they do. But when they bring on the guests, they're all kind of like, they don't other than Pharaoh Munch, that was cool. But
other than that, they don't
have kind of like sitting there on their hands, like letting the person talk.
But. Exactly, and these two. It was just bad. It was just so awkward and just unappealing, uninteresting.
Do you remember when Emily and Lenny actually, like the last 3 shows, they admitted in the course of their show that they rehearsed it. Like they actually gave a shit. They cared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, and they were in a studio. And I understand the pandemic, maybe the Star Wars team, the engineers, like, you know, with COVID, people are in different places. That's cool. That's fine. But I don't know. It just,
I can't,
level.
I can't give them that. You know what? I want to give them that, you know, benefit of the doubt. But once again, Marvel Legends. You have 3 guys around the country.
That's true, and they're not even in the same room. Yeah, that's a good point. Good
and
point.
I think that, and once again to that, to, like we said, like that chemistry, they can joke with each other, and it's like we are in on that joke. We know what they're talking about because we watch them. So I don't know. I think
saw a lot of fake smiles, like almost mandatory smiles. God. Maybe like someone's talking just about details, and someone's like, and I'm just like, and then the famous Patrick Snyder laugh.
His face looks so like it's like he's wearing a mask. He's like he's wearing a human mask, right? Like it's like I'm waiting for him to like do the reveal, and it's like, you know,
Star Trek.
It's like she's like, you know, he's like a lizard. It's like V, like he like takes it off. He's like a lizard person underneath it. Giving a Star Wars tour.
I love Patrick. He's the best reason to wake up at 7:45.
I mean, it's just, but yeah, I mean, the laughs were fake, the smiles were fake. It's just there's, and we've talked about this before. If you have a fake show, it shows.
Yeah.
And even if Emily said like, yeah, we rehearse it. Great.
That's awesome. I love that they actually give a shit.
Yes, you know? Like that's what you do on set. You rehearse and then you
go. We used to rehearse this show and it was so much better, and then we stopped and it went to shit, but people still like us and our views are going up. So that's cool.
That's because while we stopped rehearsing, we're actually friends and we know each other. So like, all right.
Yeah. We never really
ever.
Really
no, we went. Okay, let's go. What are the notes saying? Cool. All right, let's. All
right, Fan First Wednesday. Let's talk about the actual reveals. They announced right off the rip, they're like, we only have 7. I'm like, and Transformers had 14 and I cared about 2 of them. So how many of these 7 am I going to care about? None. 1? Maybe. 1. Okay, let's talk about it.
All right, so the repaint / repack city. All right. We got a new C-3PO. I'm going to put new. Okay, we're getting C-3PO.
It's shiny. It's cool. Shiny. I mean, we haven't had a C-3PO in 5 years. I think the only one I got is even here. No, he's in the living room. Is a Force Awakens one. But honestly, C-3PO. I don't know if I'll get one. I don't know. Like if it goes down to $10 in like a year, I might go, well, I could use one more. But I'm not paying $22.99 for this.
So here's the thing. I don't have C-3PO.
Perfect.
So I probably will snag this one. Skiff Lando, no, it's cool.
I think it's cool, but I also thought Commander Calrissian was cool, and there's 20 of them at every target.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna warm. Sadly, I think Skiff Lando's badass, especially Return of the Jedi Anniversary.
And here's the thing:
peg warmer.
If it goes on sale, 100% I will buy this.
Yeah.
If on sale, then you've got Dengar.
Dengar we need, because remember that was at Ross. Dengar was like $8 at Ross, and then all of a sudden, our friend Ethan Sachs wants to put him in the damn Boba Fett comic book from Marvel, and then
God damn it, Ethan.
Then the Mandalorian and Boba Fett shows. Obviously, his
stock will go up. So if you need Dengar, there you go.
It was like a pinch hitter who had 49 home runs one year all of a sudden.
Right.
His ball card goes up.
During his contract year. Exactly.
Yeah, Dengar, at least, So if you got him, get rid of him now before the buyers watch this stream. You know, get rid of that because your value is going way down.
Exactly. And then finally, and this is the one I will get for sure, Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
I don't have the Emperor.
Yeah, I got the throne room one.
Okay, so I don't have him. So
it's just not a way to start the show.
No.
Hey guys, let's go over 5 repacks real quick.
That wasn't even the start. The start was Bo-Katan's helmet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I zoned out.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Helmet. Yeah, that's even worse, dude. All right, go ahead.
And then we get
oh, here's that fifth repack.
The fifth no.
Oh, fifth repaint. It's a repaint. It's a Gaming Greats.
Yeah, the Gaming Greats, the Knight Brother Archer.
Archer. So they just gave the dude a bow.
Yeah. Cool.
Some different tattoo, and he's got a little bit of a.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. And like for Ronnie, if you are a completist, if you have to get everything, fine. But I don't care.
I have to order 2 to get free shipping, then return 1, and I'll return the other Knight Brother and this one at GameStop so I can get my free shipping.
There you go. And then
Horrible.
The vintage collection, and we're about to get to something that makes me want to get on the TVC. All right, so first we have the 501, the 501st Clone Trooper, which for the size actually does look really cool.
Oh, it's great.
It looks great.
I don't collect TVC, but I will do my best to acknowledge the happiness and joy for that fan base.
And I do have some. I mean, granted, I bought him to get signed by Giancarlo Esposito, but I've got Moff Gideon and I've got Mandalorian. I've got Mando because Mando is just cool looking.
Which reminds me, the Razor Crest has shipped.
Oh, has it?
Not mine. and I want to actually get rid of mine because, I mean, yeah, work has been a little rough this year, but I don't really have room for it. So, and I don't want to. I feel like if I keep the Razor Crest, then I'm going to have to buy this throne room that we're talking about.
About to get to, yeah. And then finally, before we get to the throne room, it was Yoda. I will get Yoda. I love Yoda.
Cool.
I love Yoda.
So you're gonna go 3 3/4 Yoda?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just put him with my Mando. I mean, look, I ended up
Yoda with Mando. That's not Baby Yoda though.
It's not Baby Yoda, but I don't care. I just want Yoda.
As long as you're happy. Anyway, yeah, we could pre-order all this stuff tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
So that's noon your time.
Yes.
Cool.
Then finally, and this is
Bobby time.
The vintage collection Book of Boba throne room is so damn awesome. And we've talked about this. The two things that hurt collectors: money and space. Okay. The price point on this isn't bad for all that you get, and because it's a throne room, it's like a big set. They usually are a little more expensive.
I was tempted at $30 when KJ put that in the chat. I was like, that's a lot. He said that's a lot for $30. I was like, maybe I will have to start collecting TVC. But for $230,
I said, but here's
half a PS5, my friend.
Here's my counter argument to myself.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I just got Castle Grayskull. Again, I got it for $50 because of
Good.
But that's $75, and that's Castle Grayskull. Now, does it have all the accoutrement of this? No,
no.
But look how big that is. That's big. This will not be big. So I think they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot with their price points.
It's expensive, dude.
It is.
And then the show just ended today. Today is February 10th.
Yes.
Or something like that. And then we're not going to get this till the summer of 2023.
Yep.
Are you going to give... It's cool and it's iconic.
Yep.
But are you going to give that much of a shit?
Nope.
In 14 months or whatever.
But here's where I think Hasbro, I don't know what they're doing with
16 months.
So yeah, but here's the thing though, is that you would think Hasbro, the Star Wars Hasbro, and the Disney team would be on some of the same type of page. You would think, because they released the Rancor last year and it tanked because, okay, cool. But if they waited till the season to do the Rancor, I would bet you that they would have met their goal.
If it was a Book of Boba Fett Rancor that, if you do this would have been ultimate, right?
Yep.
HasLab, right? Dream project.
Yep.
Since we're paying $349, it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's either that or $399. If you make this a Rancor that can be either that can suit both needs of Return of the Jedi and Book of Boba Fett, so you maybe one of the what do they call it? The stretch goals.
Yep.
Is some custom options that allow you, like the saddle, different apps that you
Here's the thing.
Put on the face that would create it to be the modern Rancor, then absolutely this would have been funded in a day.
Because here's the thing, Trav, if take your stretch goals, right? Take your stretch goals and like, okay, fine, we'll keep the original, guard. But if you gave us a Boba and a Danny Trejo figure,
yeah,
it would have been funded in a day.
Right, but they would, like I said, they had to make this. I wouldn't make it just the Book of Boba Fett.
No. I said take your stretch goals. Take your stretch goals. Keep like
my stretch goals along with the Danny Trejo.
Along with like
yeah.
I mean, and it wouldn't have been that much more difficult. I mean, they already had the original guard, like the caretaker for that was already fine. But take your stretch goals, make it to where you could have both,
and then have it come with the bones. Have it come with that stupid cardboard backing. I mean, they could have just gave it maybe 2 cardboard backings. It's a HasLab, the original Jedi,
and a Book of Boba.
If that's a stretch goal, the cardboard backing with bones, but also give it another one where it's Book of Boba Fett throne room cardboard. It's cardboard, but it's at least you're giving us options.
Exactly.
But is it hard? I don't know if we can fault Hasbro because Disney doesn't want spoilers. What if it leaks in the office?
Then they should have waited. They should have waited.
But they didn't. How did they know?
Because they did that with Disney Plus with their wave. Remember they said we've been waiting to show y'all this. We've been wanting to show y'all this. We had to wait until it was after.
They could have told just one head of Hasbro person. He signs an NDA. One person. And he signs an NDA, and he's gonna get sued for $1 million if he leaks it. And basically said, and then he has to tell everyone we can't do this yet, and I can't say anymore. And then he's in charge. And you have to tell the whole office.
But here's the thing: like if they had waited till today to do to reveal the Rancor and the stretch goals, and it was just like the freaking rendering. Okay, they did that with the Skylab or the Sky Striker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We didn't even see like an actual model for like half a year, and it still got funded and was good.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like I'm just saying the Star Wars guys right now. I don't know what's going on. But let's get on top of this. All right, now
with you. All right, pipeline
reveals. We're getting. I don't care about this one, but the Vintage Collection Anakin from Episode 2.
Yeah.
And the Mandalorian Commando.
Okay, that's if you collect TVC.
If you like the TVC, good for you. Now Black Series, we're getting Han Solo.
From the Force Awakens.
From the Force Awakens.
Old man
Solo.
Yeah.
Old man Solo. But we're getting New Hope Chewie. Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, OG Chewie.
Yeah. We're getting Grand Moff Tarkin. Which.
Yep, I think I already have him. Yeah.
I don't care enough about that character, even though he's a fantastic character.
That's a great book, by the way. It's under the Disney line of canon, but it's an awesome, one of my favorite novels for Star Wars is Tarkin. Probably my favorite.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Bouche Leia, which
one of my favorite figures. All right, so I didn't collect much of the Kenner as a kid. They were expensive. They were hard to get. I was more of a G.I. Joe and Transformers person as a kid, except for the movies. And the Bouche Leia, I mean, I was more, I think around the age of Return of the Jedi, but Bouche Leia's cool figure. I'm excited for this one. It's going to be another peg warmer and Leia, but whatever.
I want it. I've got 3 Leias.
I've got like 6 Leias at this point.
But you know what? It would, and then we're getting for the first time in 7 years, it was Ayla Sakura from Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, cool. More.
And then this one I will probably, if I can find it, Clone Wars Season 7 Darth Maul.
Yeah, so it's going to be based on the animated series, season
yes.
7 finale. So I already have the one that just came out. Finally got it, the comic book based Darth Maul, and then I have the, I don't know, is he here? Oh yeah, he's down there somewhere. Can't see him, but I do have the archive Darth Maul that came out already.
I don't have an archive, so I
okay, but yeah, it's gonna depend on how different he looks. I mean, it's based on animated, but we've also seen things that are based on animated that don't look accurate. That don't, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm most excited about this last one.
That's gonna be the deluxe Saw Gerrera from Rogue One.
Yeah, I've been dying for Rogue One for a while, and yeah, I got my little Rogue One set up right there. One of them fell, but yeah, I mean,
all right.
Still waiting on one of them, but yeah.
Yeah, and I will be getting as soon as I can see them in hand, I'll be getting them. But that deluxe Saw.
No, these are fan channel, dude. You can't unless GameStop. Yeah, GameStop maybe. That's it. They're not at Walmart and Target though.
Oh, that's right. They are fan channel.
Rogue One. Yeah, but they're definitely upgrades. Diego Luna's. Yeah, he's awesome. And we get that new show coming out, Andor.
Andor, yes, they've said that
Andor Calrissian.
They like Andor so much that they actually have already. The rumor is they've already pushed for season 2.
Oh wow! That's crazy.
Exactly. All right, so as we finish this episode off, we get to our whiskeys. What do you give this?
I give it a 5 Bible.
Bullshit.
I got
giving this a 5.
I'm getting another C3PO. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for them repacks now. Repaints of Repack City. If I was just to base it on Dave Story's rant, it's like a 1. He was so angry. But yeah, I think that like based on a presentation, this was bad.
Yes.
Like this was like a 1.5, but it took forever because of how long the Boba Fett throne room thing was. And I'm not a TVC collector, but if I was, I would be ecstatic about that. It's a tremendous item. They did give us cool, they're not blow away, but they're good. They're solid pipeline reveals for Black Series.
Yeah.
The reveals for Black Series today were bad.
Yep.
So there's some ups and downs. They did address the Target, those pre-orders again, the wave. So we are able to pre-order the client and, Death Watch Mando and Omega. But those release dates. Man, I don't know how to review this thing. Can you go first?
While you ponder.
You go first. I'm going to have a sip of my drink. I'm getting over COVID, guys.
Look, here's the thing. If I was to base this on presentation, it'd be 0.5. 0.5.
You're getting ruthless in your married age. Now that you're a husband.
Right. Now
and a married man, you're like, fuck everything. Everything sucks.
I'm gonna that throne room and kind of saved this because that I enjoyed watching the throne because it was so awesome to see. I will give it a 2.75.
Dude, I was thinking that. I was thinking somewhere between a 2.5 and a 3. You nailed it. And if I'm copying you, that's fine. I'm copying greatness, right? I'm emulating my game after the GOAT. I'm Mac Jones, copying it, trying to do his best Tom Brady. Yeah, 2.75 is fair. Presentation garbage. Black Series reveals bad. But TVC fans gotta be excited. The price is not great.
Stoked. Oh my god!
The price is not great, but if you only collect TVC, 230's not bad. Pipeline was solid, nothing blow away, but we getting Saw Gerrera. Yeah, I think it was above. I would say about average. Yeah, it's an average show because I had so many bad, but there was some necessary evils in there that
Right.
we needed. So
And to to what you said, the reveals weren't blowaways at all. They were repaints, but to Hasbro's credit, I don't have C3PO. I don't have Palpatine. I don't have, so I will probably get those eventually to complete my main.
Good day for new collectors. I know most people are getting out of Star Wars, not joining in, but I mean, if you need some of that stuff, that's cool.
Jump in it.
Yeah, it's an average show, but it was better than Transformers, at least.
Dude, and you said that in the chat. I'm like, that's a very low bar. That's a very low bar. Like, you could walk over that bar.
Yeah. So just to summarize, G.I. Joe, I think I gave it a 4. KJ gave it a 4.5. Then that we gave Transformers. You both gave it a 1.5.
Yep.
So we're looking at 4.25 for G.I. Joe, 1.5 for Transformers, and 2.75 for Star Wars. So they're kind of in the middle.
I think
Marvel's up next.
When did K Wish and I do Marvel Legends? That was the beginning of the.
That was before the new year. Yeah.
Was it?
Because the first, G.I. Joe went first.
Okay.
For 2022. Yeah, they had the first stream. So Marvel Legends has got to be up, or Power Rangers, which we don't cover anyway. So
Marvel Legends got to be soon. And you know what? I mean, I don't, doubt those guys will bring it, but Hasbro is not helping themselves right now with these releases, with the fan first YouTube shows.
Well, G.I. Joe one was pretty solid.
Okay, 1 out of 3.
Yeah, and we didn't even get to pre-order anything. I think it was all digital rendering.
It was all digital rendering.
Yeah, we didn't even actually see anything. We didn't actually see anything.
You're just like, I want that when it comes out.
I think just the transparency in the communication level and the comfortability of the G.I. Joe team is what separates themselves from the rest.
Agreed.
And other than Marvel is mostly hit and miss when they're not obligated to interview people for a half an hour. They're wonderful.
Exactly.
So,
agreed.
We should shout out that. So probably coming up soon, we'll have a Marvel Legends show. We are still doing our best to do the all women's action figure show. We're trying to get certain guests on, and it's been rough with scheduling and everything, but we're doing our best. Guys, we may have some really exciting guests coming up, some big names. We can't make promises. People have schedules, lives, COVID stuff. So we're doing our best. The next episode of Attack of the Terrordrome will be 1/18th scale. And we locked in a very special guest for the following 4th episode of Attack of the Terrordrome in March. But G.I. Joe did say they were doing a stream in February, and we're February 10th-ish. So we got, could probably towards the end of the month, we'll do that G.I. Joe show. So, I mean, the Attack of the Terrordrome. But we'll have to see. We got the Super Bowl coming up this weekend, Valentine's Day. So maybe the following weekend we'll record. So
I'll be busy.
We're going to go over O-Ring. We're going to go over all kind of 1/18 stuff. So, yeah, dude.
Nice. Hey, before I let you go, who you got in the Super Bowl, Rams or Bengals?
I got to go with the home team.
All right.
So, I mean, okay, I'm from New England. They're gone. I grew up liking the Eagles for some stupid Tecmo Super Bowl reason. They're gone.
Randall Cunningham.
Because they lost to Tampa. And then Tampa had Brady and Gronk. They're gone. Got to go with the home team. I live in LA. I live in Los Angeles. So, but you're going Bengals.
I'm going Rams.
Oh, you are? Okay.
For one reason, Matthew Stafford is a Texas boy. So I got to go with,
Yeah. I do like the whole Joe Burrow story.
Oh, I love Joe Burrow. I love the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Texans are a mess right now. I might become a Cincinnati Bengals fan. I don't know yet. But for this Super Bowl, for this game, I'm going Matt Stafford and the Rams.
Yeah, but I am partial to Cincinnati due to 2 professional wrestlers. My favorite.
No. You have to pick one team. Pick one team. Rams or Bengals.
I grew up a big loose cannon Brian Pillman fan, and he played for the Bengals. He was a linebacker at one time. He didn't have a long NFL career, but he did play for the Bengals. Go read that book. And then so he, him and I made friends with his son at a convention, Brian Pillman Jr., and he's a Cincinnati boy, good kid. And then one of my favorites, John Moxley, the former WWE Dean Ambrose. He's from Cincinnati too. So
Are you switching to Cincinnati then?
No, I'm just saying, like I'm gonna enjoy the Super Bowl.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game.
I'm gonna get the home team against my wrestling guys.
There you go.
It'll be a lot of fun, but you gotta, it's good for the city. SoFi Stadium.
Oh yeah.
I've been there. It's beautiful, and yeah, I gotta go Rams, right?
Go Rams. All right. For that,
All right.
for Talk on a Mood, he is Travis. I am Bobby. We will see you in the toy aisle. Peace.